I told Brittany to wake me before we crossed into New Mexico. We've been driving all day and all night, and much has changed since the last time I entered this place. For one, I am 22 and a half, and not just 20 3/4, and my hair is mostly blonde and long. That May, I chopped it all off because I was scared of what a summer in the mountains would do to tangle it. I miss my hair, I told my mother, as she drove through the winding roads with white knuckles on the steering wheel. I memorized those roads in my mind later, and they merged into the spaces of my most beautiful dreams. "It'll grow back," my mother answered. "Now eat, baby." But I didn't. Instead, I played with the flat ends of my freshly cut hair and looked out the window without realizing what powers some mountains and some freedom could hold over a 20-year-old girl. Most people don't know much about the land of enchantment. They underestimate her, and I think that's what makes her so magic. She has a spell that lovingly spoon-feeds poison into my open mouth. She paints a stain in my heart I cannot carve out, no matter how deeply you reach into my chest. But part of me believed that she wasn't so magic after all. It was just the people I loved that made it so. But no, she's still exactly how I remember her in her truest form, and since I left, I have spent the bones of my existence sleepwalking, settling into the things that make more sense to those in the real world, to those that have never lived here. The real world does not believe in this magic. But to the lonely ones in the real world, I'd like to tell you about the bison that passed through the land for the duration of the last month here. There were hundreds, maybe 1,000 babies and their mothers, and somehow I knew I'd never see them again. You see, no one understands it, but sometimes you cross borders and you can't cross back. Little in this life is truly reversible for lonely people that have finally been understood. The land of enchantment is the only one that has ever known the truth, that to exist peacefully in these mountains you must be running from something or running towards something. But now I look out the window for just one glimpse of the bison because I want to be enchanted again. I remind myself that just because I cannot see the bison does not mean they do not exist, and they have been here existing all of this time, long before me and long after me. "Abby, we're here," Brittany says, but for some reason my eyes have already opened, swimming with all the things I didn't get right, and all of the things that I'll never get back. The land of enchantment herself must have whispered in my ear and greeted me with a hello to wake me from my slumber. And yet part of me thought everything would be so different because I am different, but the rocks all look exactly the same through my aging eyes. The only thing that is certain is that I will never be the same. For one, I am awake, and my hair is tangling now.